Hey everybody, I'm actually kind of surprised to find myself back in front of the camera here again this soon, but I'm going to be putting a new product up on the website today, so I wanted to kind of give you guys a peek at it here before I posted it up online. This is a circle girdle. I don't know if you're familiar at all in what they are. I'm sure some of you will be and some of you won't. What it is it's a 9-foot standard length piece of rope used to assist in casting a circle. One end is essentially placed into the center, pull it taut, walk in a circle, good to go. And this is actually my take on it. This one that I'm going to be showing you here is actually my personal one, as will the photos be for the product when it goes up on my site and on Facebook and on Etsy there as well. These will be custom order pieces. You will not be receiving the one in the pictures. That's mine. So just to kind of start us off here, I'm going to take a look at how essentially the rope part of it is made. Right now, if I kind of untwist this a little bit here, you'll see that there are essentially 6 pieces of rope here for us. Now that starts off as one with 3 strings in it there. I don't know if you can see there's a black one, a white one, and it's actually a variegated yarn that goes between purple and blue and green as well there for us, and that's twisted together, and that's done 3 times. It's then folded in half and allowed to unwind, and you get this really great big thick heavy rope. Alright, now at one end, for kind of a few different purposes here, I'll go over the basic purpose for it here real quick, is a ring. This is something you're probably not going to see too much on just a standard rope girdle. This ring is actually for 2 different purposes. The first one is actually to make it a little bit easier, rather than having to tie it around something at the center of the circle and possibly mess up your measurements. You can actually put the athame or whatever it is that you're putting through here right into this loop. Now it's about the same size as like a size 14 ring, but the cool thing about it is I made it out of metal. It will change shape on you here, so if you need to fit in like the blade of an athame and you don't want to cut it, as long as it fits inside the way that you can bend this loop, and if you want to tell me how big around you need it, I can definitely accommodate you on that. The second piece for it is actually an assistance on tying it. I'll kind of go over that here in actually we'll do that now. Right. Standardly, when you have one of these rope girdles, the way that you actually go to put it on is you fold it in half so that you have a loop on one end, and then you have the end of your rope here on the other. And you go and you tuck one into the other, and there you go. Ta-da! Little rope. But as I'm sure is pretty obvious to anybody watching this video, I am not a tiny person, and 9 feet folded in half doesn't fit quite as well as I would like it to. So there is actually another way that you can do this here. So if you fold it around, and there's one and hit the floor, tell you it's durable, right? And basically wrap it around once, and then take your excess rope here and put it through this loop, pull it tight to whatever length that you would like it to have, and then twist that little ring. Like I said, it'll stay however you put it. You can then have it actually stay where you put it, and that way it dangles a little bit longer. I'm sorry you see my gardening clothes. I was out playing in the rain today, and it dangles down a little bit further there for us, and really does a good job of staying where you want it to be without making yourself feel horrible about the fact that you're not 29 inches around. So that's kind of the basic overview here for it. I am going to show you, and this is also something, once again, that's customizable here for your piece, as well as being able to pick out your colors. You have to pick your little decorations. If you don't want any, totally cool. If you just want knots, perfectly fine as well. I wanted to make mine pretty because I go, ooh, pretty shiny. And so just to start off here, I've got a little moon with a pretty dangly in it, an amethyst square, just some decorative glass beads, and then some shiny decorative glass beads. And then on the other end, I have my tree of life. So pretty. A little dove Just a pretty dangly. And a little sun star with a rhinestone in the center. So pretty. Alright, so these will be retailing. I believe I'm going to be putting them up at $30. I may change my mind here. I have to kind of go back and look at my journaling from last year to find out exactly how long it took me to make it. I don't think it was very long. I think, to be honest, it was harder getting my kids away from it long enough that I could finish it than it was to actually make it. But what you're going to be picking out is you'll pick out your colors, 3 colors, unless you email me otherwise. If you need me to do more or less colors, that's fine, but I'll be setting the options up for checkout with 3 colors. And then in any particular beading or different things like that you want on it, we'll work on that. And standardly the length will be, from the loop and the knot all the way around, will be 9 feet also, unless you request otherwise. So thanks again for watching, and once again, I apologize that you got to see me in my I got rained on, I was mowing the lawn outfit here for us. Very stylish. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Blessed be.